And so Christian spiritual formation is about the change of our character through another person. It's not about imitation of Jesus. Yes, and Paul says, imitate me as I imitate Christ. Certainly doing what Jesus did is part of that, but it is not all of what it is.
How would you define spiritual formation? Like, give me a solid definition on that.
Yeah, the moralist of the world, right? All these philosophers and psychologists are all saying, hey, find that superhero, find the hero, be like them, and you can transform yourselves. And if the gospel has freed us to that, what does that look like? So that's what we're talking about spiritual formation, that we are fleshly beings, but we also have a spiritual side. And so Christian spiritual formation is about the change of our character through another person. It's not about imitation of Jesus. Yes, and Paul says, imitate me as I imitate Christ. Certainly doing what Jesus did is part of that, but it is not all of what it is, because we've all known people who look really good on the outside, and then they end up on the 10 o'clock news, and we're like, and their neighbors are like, I never would have known that they were doing that. I went to church with them, and we're like shocked. Everybody's shocked when somebody gets caught doing something crazy. And so at the core of Christian spiritual formation is John 15:5. It says, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. And here's the kicker, which I don't like this part of the verse. He says, but apart from me, you can do nothing. I think as Francis Chan was like, nothing? Like, I don't bring anything to the table, right? And so if we establish that baseline, like, I bring nothing. The problem is that when we confuse this, when we say, I am the vine, meaning me, Robbie is the vine, Jesus is the branch. So whatever I do, he'll endorse and follow. That's not what the verse says, right? Jesus says Jesus is the vine and Robbie and Stu are the branches and we're attached to him. So our job is to remain, or some translations say abide in him, then he will help us bear fruit. So apart from him, we can't do anything. We cannot bear fruit. We can't generate the power of the Holy Spirit inside of us. And so spiritual formation is this idea that the technical definition is this divinely sanctioned process by which the entire person is conformed to the image of Christ by union with the Holy Spirit because of Jesus' work on the cross. And then it works with our will and the efforts of the believer. And so this begins in this life and carries on to the next.